Hello children, I am your science ma'am speaking. I hope you all are happy and eager to listen our today's session. Okay, let us start with the healthy tips. Drink 2 cup of milk every day which gives strength to your bones and teeth. We get calcium, protein and vitamin strength from milk. So children, you have to drink at least 2 cup of milk every day. Good children, we can start the lesson. So, what is the name of the lesson? The name of the lesson is The Magic of Life. So, what is the name of the lesson? The Magic of Life. So, in this lesson, we are going to see what are the magic happen in the living things. Right. Here is a big question given. How do I find out if something around me is a living? So children, you tell me how you can find something around you is a living or non-living things. How you can able to identify? Yes, exactly. The living things can able to eat, can drink, can move, can breathe, can see, can feel, gives birth to young ones and they can produce sounds. So using all these characteristics we can identify a thing as a living or non-living things. Very good children. Now in this lesson we will learn to differentiate a living thing from a non-living thing. So what we are going to see in this lesson, how the living things are different from non-living things, that what we are going to see in this lesson. Next, understand different life processes performed by the living things. So we are going to see what are the life processes are performed by the living things. Next, we are going to see the explore the importance of these life processes and we are going to learn how the living things are exploring these life processes, that what we are going to see in this lesson. So children, one time you repeat after me. Living things can eat. Living things can drink. Living things can move. Living things can breathe. Living things can see. Living things can feel. Living things gives birth to young ones. Living things produce sound. Very good children, very good. Now let us start with the Pep activity. So in your first page of your lesson you have a Pep activity. Let us discuss. Mrs. Green is a science teacher. So what is the name of the science teacher in this lesson? Mrs. Green. She has taken her students to a park. She asks them to observe different things in the park. They have to sort them into things that are alive and those are not alive. So Mrs. Green, science teacher, what she has given the instruction to the students? She took the students to the park and she told the students to observe different things in the park and the students have to sort them, the things what are alive and things which are not alive. They have to make a list. This is the instruction given by the teacher. Children, now you observe the picture. So now can you identify what are the living things present in this picture? Yes, exactly. A woodpecker is here, birds, a boy, another boy is here, snake is here, hens and chicks. Here two hens are here, squirrel, monkey. We can see many trees and plants. Very good. So these are the living things. Children, can you see any non-living things in this picture? Yes, exactly. You can see a water fountain, dustbin, hot air balloon, a ball. And here some stones also there. These are the non-living things in this picture. Very good. Now, what the ma'am told, she asked the student to make a list of living thing and non-living thing. Let us see what happens. So here, Ravi and Susan are two students in the class. They have prepared the chart. Now let us see whether the chart prepared by them is correct or not. Okay. So first we can observe Ravi's chart. So he has marked hen and chicks as alive, monkey is alive, man and snake is alive, hen is alive, boy is alive, birds are alive, hot air balloon. Oh no! He has marked hot air balloon is not alive. He has marked it as alive wrongly. So you tell me whether hot air balloon is alive. Can it able to talk? No, it is wrong. So now let us check that not alive part. Fountain is not alive. Tree is not alive. Whether tree is not alive? No, it can able to grow. So it is alive. So Ravi has marked tree as not alive wrongly. Okay, ball is not alive. Stones are not alive. Dustbin is not alive. Okay, let us check Susan's chart. So Susan has marked hen and chicks as alive. Monkey is alive. Man and snake is alive. Hen is alive. Boy is alive. Birds are alive. Tree is alive. Let us see not alive. Fountain is not alive. Stones is not alive. Ball is not alive. Hot air balloon is not alive. Dustbin is not alive. Very good. Susan has marked all the answers correctly. Right. We can go for the next part. So what are the mistakes done by Ravi? Hot air balloon he has marked as alive and tree he has marked as not alive. Now who do you think has sorted correctly out of Ravi and Susan? Who has marked the answers correctly, ma? Yes, exactly. It is Susan. So here you have a tabular column. In this tabular column, you need to explain why you think these things have been sorted correctly. So Ravi has marked two things wrongly, isn't it? So can you tell me why he has done that mistake? Because he marked hot air balloon is in alive because as the balloon can able to fly, Ravi thought it is alive. And the tree, as the tree stand in the same place, Ravi thought it is not alive. So these are the mistakes done by the Ravi. Right. Now children, you read along with me. Things that are alive are called as living things. Things that are not alive are called as non-living things. Children, you repeat after me now. Things that are alive are called as living things. Things that are not alive are called as non-living things. Yes, children. Now we can see a small video which you can able to understand clearly about living and non-living things. Here is the video.
Differences between living and non-living things. Raju, Pinky and Chintu are on to school. On their way, they decide to stop at Sita's house. There, Pinky sees Sita sitting near a newly born calf. Pinky is very excited to see the calf. She goes ahead and gently touches its chest. She feels the up and down movements of the chest muscles of the calf and tells Chintu that she can feel its breathing movement. Listening to this, Chintu tells Pinky that breathing is one of the characteristics of living things, while non-living things do not breathe. On hearing this, Pinky asks Chintu to tell her some more characteristics which can help to differentiate between living and non-living things. Living things need food and water, while non-living things do not. Living things grow, non-living grow. Living things can move, things cannot. Living things, while non-living things cannot feel anything. Living things reproduce, while non-living things do not reproduce. Lastly, living things die. Living things cannot die.
So children, have you understand the video? So living things can grow, can move, can eat, can breathe, and they can die also. But non-living things, they won't do all these process. Right. So here is a key question. What is the question given here? What are the key characteristics of living things? So just now we saw the characteristics of living things, isn't it? A living things can grow, move, eat, everything, isn't it? So that's what we are going to see in this lesson. So what are the characteristics? Sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition, movement, respiration. Now children, you repeat along with me. Sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition, movement, respiration. So children, these are very important for this lesson. So we can read once again to get memorized. Sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition, movement, respiration. Okay. So in this lesson, we are going to see one by one the life process of living things. So first we can see about growth. What is the first life process? It is about growth. Okay. So here is a interesting activity for you, which will be very interesting. You like this activity. So you need to paste a photograph of yourself as a baby and a recent photograph in the spaces provided. Observe the photograph. So what you're going to do is you need to paste your baby photo here when you was baby, and here you should paste your recent photographs, and you need to see the difference between these two photos. So children, whether you look the same as you were born, no, when you was born, you have a very cute little hands. Your legs are very small. Your eyes, cheeks, you look so small and so cute, isn't it? So now you look as it is. No, now you have grown up into a smart child. Your small fingers has grown. Your height has changed. Your weight has changed. You started to learn many things. You can able to speak. So many things has been changed from your baby till now, right? So what you're going to do is you need to paste the photo of your engage and the present recent photo, and you need to write the difference. So here you should compare the pictures, list three differences that show how you can change through these years. So here you need to write the three differences. Okay, so usually, living things are smaller in size when they born. Yes, of course, we all know that when we born, we were very small in size. They gradually increases in size through their lives till they become adults. So when they grow up, their sizes also changes. So here are some examples given. Human babies grow and become adult over time. A small child has become a boy and a man and a grandfather, so he is growing up, isn't it? Next, a baby animal grow into adult animal. A small baby animal will be growing into adult one. The young develops into a hen. The worms develops into a butterfly. So all the living things in our world are born very small and they are growing up into an adult. So from this we clearly understood that living things can grow. Yes. So if we want to grow healthy, what we need? Exactly, we have to eat healthy food. An important factor for healthy growth of a living thing is the food that eat. So what healthy food we are eating, from that we get the strength to our body. Right. Now we came to the last part of the session. Here we have the word wall. So these are the words given in this lesson. You have to read these words repeatedly till you get practice, because it will be useful for you right in the activities. Can we read this, children? So what is the first word given? Living things, non-living things, alive, not alive, around, different, group, grow, eat, drink, breathe, move, energy, food, plants, animals, shelter, young ones, water, sunlight, life processes, small, size, life, become, adult, babies, important, healthy, character. So children, have a repeated learning of these words. Okay. So let us read these words once again, which will have a practice for you. So living things, non-living things, alive, not alive, around. Children, are you repeating after me? Yes, very good. We can continue. Different, group, grow, eat, drink, breathe, move, energy, food, plants, animals, shelter, young ones, water, sunlight, life process, small, size, life, become, adult, babies, important, healthy, character. Very good, children. Very good. For after repeating after me, you can give applause for yourself. As I told you before, copy these words in your note for your repeated practice. Okay, children. Now, every day I will ask you an amazing fact or a GK question. Okay, you need to find the answer for this question. Children, are you ready? Right. Which two parts of our body continue to grow throughout the entire life? So, in our body, we have two parts that will be growing entire life. So, till we die, the two parts will be growing in size. Can you able to identify? One clue, you must not say the answer as nails and hair. Except these two, you should have to find the answer. Okay, you find and tell me tomorrow. Now, your next question. Which is world's smallest bird? So, which is the world's smallest bird? Which is the world's largest mammal? Which is the world's largest land animal? Which is the world's fastest land animal? And which is the world's tallest animal? So you need to find the answer for this question. Which is the smallest bird, largest mammal, largest land animal, fastest land animal, and tallest animal? I think now itself you might have guessed the answer, but check with your Google and say the answer correctly tomorrow. And these amazing facts or GK question also you can note down in your note. Super children, we completed the today's session, and tomorrow we can go for the next life process. Are you ready, children? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.